Go to the braces.
Hello.
Morning.
How are you?
You look on fleek today.
I look all what?
On fleek.
Fleek. What's fleek?
Everything on fleek.
Fleek. I'm learning these things from you. How are you all?
Very well.
What did you get up to?
Oh, onesies all day. Lounging
Onesies?
my onesies, yep.
Do you know, I've got a Doctor Who TARDIS onesie.
Have you? I don't have a onesie.
Yeah, it is quite cool. Right, our first patient is on the way, so we better get going. I should be off into my room. See you all
Have a
soon.
good day.
See ya.
See you.
I'm Stacey, I live in Cornwall and I'm 36 years old.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. I've got two sons. I've got one that's 14 and I've got one that's 5 years old.
Please take a seat.
Lovely, thank you.
Okay.
I like theme parks, anything adrenaline sort of filled really. I've bought myself one of those road racing cycles. How are you? All right?
I'm okay.
Good.
Are you travelling from far away?
Yeah, Cornwall, so quite far.
so far.
Fair few miles away, isn't it?
Are you here alone?
Yeah, by myself, really.
Oh, it's good girl power.
That's
We
it,
can do
yeah,
anything,
strong,
so-
independent woman.
Exactly.
Oh. I've had this condition for about 3 and a bit years. I struggle even with the closest people around me.
Okay, Stacey. Dr Christian will see you now.
Thank
and
you
it's the
very
last door
much.
to your right.
It's affecting every aspect of my life, you know, it's not just my life, but my children's life as well.
Come in.
Hi.
Stacey.
Hello,
Welcome.
pleased to meet you.
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you very much.
Nice to meet you. Have a seat for me.
Thank you.
So, Stacey, what can I help you with?
Basically, I've had what I've been diagnosed with from previous doctors, rosacea, for about 3.5 years.
Yes.
Basically, this is a mild case of it, what I've got today, because I'm quite cold. But when I'm kind of in a central heated building or whatever, or, you know, warm,
Yes.
it flares up to the point that it swells, it goes purple, I get like a ring around my mouth, I get spots. What I've been told is that it's a really, really hard thing to cure. So, and there's nothing that can be done. So obviously I've sort of hit like a wall, you know, with sort of treatment and stuff.
Rosacea is a skin condition that affects mainly the face. It causes discomfort, a burning of the skin, spots, pustules, but also a significant, a dramatic redness and flushing that can be very hard to hide. And people with rosacea tend to avoid being seen. They avoid friends and family, and it can have a significant impact on their self-esteem.
And what sort of things have you tried so far?
I've tried tablets from the doctor that made me really low in mood. Because I've had history with depression, I had to come off those tablets straight away. I've tried herbal remedies, I've tried cancelling out, you know, dairy products from my diet and different
You have tried
diets.
lots of things, haven't you?
Everything. I've tried olive leaf extract to give me like a body detox. I don't know, I've tried everything and I'm just so desperate.
Right.
Hello. Please come in.
My name is Sophia Bavell.
Hello.
Hello there.
How are you both?
Very good, thank you.
Not bad. Me and Martin, we met back in 2014, but it's still relatively early days. He lives in Cirencester and I live out in Wiltshire.
Are you two together?
I hope so.
Friends?
Yeah, more than friends.
Husband, wife?
No.
No husband, wife.
Engaged?
No.
Not even that.
Girlfriend, boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
She's a very smiley person, happy-go-lucky, and if I have had a bad day at work, and if I go to see her that night, she puts a smile on my face.
How did you meet each other?
Go on, you could tell her.
dating site.
No way! Which one did you use?
Tinder. He sounded interesting and he had similar tastes in music. I thought, yeah, he'll do. I can't be bothered to be swiping anymore.
Do you know what? I found a guy on Tinder, but he turned out to be a horrible guy in the end. So you two are quite lucky.
Yeah, we are actually. We went to a bar, but I thought I'd have a few drinks before he arrived because I was a bit nervous. We didn't stay out that long. I was hammered.
Maybe that's why she was so chatty.
So who initiated the first date? You, madame, eh?
Well, you know,
Brave.
you got to go for what you want
Yeah.
in life. As you get older, opportunities are fewer.
Short straw.
Are you in a relationship at the moment? Do you have a partner?
No, I'm not. No, I've been single for about 5 and a bit years.
Don't tell me because of this.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah. There's no way I could go on a date. There's just no way. But I mean, it's so difficult because, I mean, I'm a strong, independent woman. You know, I bring my kids up on my own. And basically, you know, I work hard. So it'd be nice to come home and have a cuddle. You know, I miss that. So, but I've just got no way of meeting anybody at the moment. With this, it's such a debilitation on my life. It's horrendous. Sorry.
Obviously, you know, you haven't got makeup on today. Do you usually cover it with makeup?
I
or-
try normally.
Is the makeup enough, or does it still affect your confidence?
It really
and things? I mean, you
affects-
sort of avoid.
I avoid everything to the point I just don't socialise, I don't go out. Literally, I'm a hermit now.
Really?
Yeah, I even avoid my children's parents' evenings and
Yeah.
meetings at the school. I just avoid everything, and it's not just my life, it's affecting, it's my children's as well. So sorry, but that's what really
okay,
gets
I
to me.
understand, of course, I know.
And when I'm just told from so many doctors that I've seen and so many specialists that, you know, it is rosacea and there's no cure for it, I think, well, I can't live my life like this. My eldest son, he wanted to do the 10 tours challenge, which involved me having to go into the school for a meeting about it. And I avoided that as well, so my son had to miss out. And I feel so selfish for it, but that's literally how much it eats me up. Sorry, I'm getting really emotional. I feel really bad that I can't go to my son's school and, you know, do stuff for him. Sorry.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for the tissues.
It's all right. I seem to make people cry, you know.
Oh, bless you. What a job.
Looking at you from here and listening to your description, I think it absolutely is rosacea. Now, when you
Right.
said there's no cure, you're right, but that's not necessarily a terrible thing because what we're quite good at with things for which there's no cure is helping you manage them well.
Right.
I mean, we're not totally sure of the cause.
Yeah.
It's a little bit unknown, but there's one school of thought that's emerging that's very interesting and it's going to freak you out a little bit, so brace yourself. But it is thought that maybe the presence of a mite that lives in the skin may be partly to blame.
Really? Didn't realise mites live in skin.
Oh, you look at yourself under a microscope, you'll be horrified. Definitely your best friend when it comes to this is going to be a good dermatologist.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And a date or two might do you good as well, mightn't it?
Yeah.
I can't fix that bit for you. You
No.
do realise that. There are limits, but why don't I take you through back to the waiting
Yeah,
room.
brilliant.
I'm going to see if the dermatologist is free,
Yeah, lovely.
give him a little bit of background on you and see what he has to offer. Is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Yeah?
I'm open to anything that can help. So
Good stuff.
brilliant. Thank you so
All right,
much.
Stacey.
Lovely
Let me take
to
you through.
meet
You're going to go back to the reception now. Let's
Yeah.
point you in the right direction.
Thank you.
All right, my love, no problem.
You okay? Well, mine's definitely rosacea. It's apparently because everyone's got mites in their skin. Did you know that? And certain mites can affect skin. I
Does
know,
that
it's
make you itch?
gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's making me feel like, oh, really?
Yeah.
such a shame. This is why I need to get this sorted so I can get back into the
Get back
dating
into
scene.
the game.
At the minute, there's just no way. I mean, everyone wants to go for a drink. Like, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
like I'm going to go
right.
looking like this. They'll run a mile.
Have you not been on Tinder yourself?
No, God, no. I've been
Why?
on POF. This was before my skin condition. It didn't work out well. They're all after one thing on there, aren't they?
I met one guy, he said he was 6'1", and then
Turn up,
he was
he's
shorter than me.
5'2".
And I'm all heels, I was up here, he was down here, I was like, really? Sophia, you can go through now. Dr Christian will see you.
Thank you very much, my dear. I used to be a lot more outgoing before I had my problem. It's just an annoying, irritating ailment. I just need it. I'd like it gone, cleared up.
Come in.
Hello,
Sophia, how are
Christian.
you?
I'm not bad.
Good to meet you.
thought
Silly
you were gonna give me a
question,
hug.
really. How are you? I could give you a hug, but hey, let's save that for
Oh,
when
dear.
How can I help you?
Well, supposedly I have acne, but also I've got hair that's just sprouting out. I've got tiny little spots here, and kind of like a couple of boils. They're not spots.
Do you mind if I touch?
No, I'd prefer you did, because then you can feel it.
Yeah, I
It's just
see.
rough and stubbly. When I've been to the GP, I'm just told it's acne. Been prescribed creams and tablets. I'm having to use the hair removing cream like twice a week. I'm there with the tweezers and plucking all the stray hairs. I'm becoming quite obsessed with the tweezer, with the plucking.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, okay.
It's making me feel quite insecure, and everyone that does know me sees me as outgoing and bubbly, because I'm usually in my makeup and done up, and people don't usually see this. Like my partner says he hasn't noticed it, but every day when I look in the mirror, I see it, and I can feel it as well. And if I can feel it, that means that he can feel it if he goes to touch my face, which is why I don't like him touching my face.
What do you do to stop him?
I just recoil and say, "No, don't touch my face." I feel unattractive with it, and yeah, if he saw it, it's like I hate this morning getting ready and him having to see me. If he walked in and I was covered in hair removing cream and then he went off me, I would obviously think it's because of my condition.
Did you talk to him about it at all from the beginning, or have you sort of told him more recently?
Just recently,
Really?
since I knew I was having this consultation. He doesn't know that I hair remove using creams and all that. When he's asleep, I'm there with the tweezers and...
Yeah, okay. Well, listen, I have got good news. I think we can make you a little bit better
Yes,
than
please.
you are. I think you're probably just irritated. I think all those bumps, and you see how your skin is a bit darker?
Yeah.
That's called hyperpigmentation. That's a classic sign where your skin is irritated. So whether that's acne or whether it's just chronic irritation because of the hairs and ingrowing hairs and picking and things, I don't know. I've got a chap I think will have some ideas for you. So,
Thank you.
do you fancy a dermatologist?
Yes, please.
Yes.
I
Let's
love
send you back to the waiting room.
dermatologists.
I'll make sure he's free and we'll get you sorted.
Thank you.
We'll see you in a
Go
bit.
back to the waiting room, yes?
Yeah, straight down
Thank
there.
you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Over the years, I've tried several treatments and just been sent away saying that there's nothing that can be done. Oh dear. Please, please, please. I just would like to get to the root of the problem, so to speak. I hope to God, I hope I get sorted. Yeah. I'll be crying if I don't.
My name's Kate, I'm 31, I live in Essex with my partner Dan and our lovely 4 children.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
Kate is just my everything, really. She's a great mum, she's fun, she's awesome. Couldn't ask for a better partner.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you both?
So soppy.
Oh, little baby. Can I have a surname, please? Please sign for me. Hello, what's his name?
Ollie.
Take a seat.
Thank you.
I met Dan when I was around about 13. We had the same group of friends, but we also went to school together. We've been together for 8 years now. He's really lovely. He's my best friend.
Is he your only child?
Four.
You're 4. And you look like this. You look so good. You're a lucky guy.
I feel like I've got the perfect family with my children and my partner, but I don't feel like I've got the perfect me to fit into my perfect family.
So what did Dr Christian say about your thing?
He had a feel, he had a touch and all that.
Yeah.
But he's not sure if it is acne. And it may just be that with my plucking and all that.
Yeah, you've overdone
Just
it.
irritated the follicles. In black skin, it's hard to diagnose skin problems. For instance, like we don't go red,
Yeah.
you know, because that's like an indicator of things. And
Yeah. You're so lucky you don't go red.
Stacey, we're ready for you.
Well, I would love to just be a normal person, be a normal mum, and just live my life, you know, without having this over my head all the time. That would be the best case scenario. Hi.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you. My name's Dr Shiraz.
Hello.
Take a seat here, ma'am.
Thank you.
Right. So, tell me a little bit about why you're here today then.
Basically, I've had rosacea for about 3.5 years. Today's a good day. It normally flares if I'm in like a central heated room.
How about when you're
So,
anxious or stressed?
anxious and
Anxiety
stressed will
bring
bring
as
it
well?
on,
And are
yeah.
you generally quite an anxious person?
Yeah, I tend to be, I think, because of my skin.
Because of
It's
the
like a
skin.
vicious cycle,
Sure.
you know. I used to be really confident.
Right.
But now it's just, you know, I've just got no confidence and my anxiety levels are just through the roof because of my skin.
Sure.
You know, it's a vicious cycle.
Do you mind if I have a closer look
course,
first of all?
that's
If
fine.
we pop you around here, then I
Yeah.
can look under this light.
Yeah.
So just pop yourself on the end there. Oh, you know, let's have a closer look.
I've seen doctors, I've tried loads of different tablets, I've tried herbal treatments, I've researched on the internet, I've tried even decluttering things in my home that could be causing it. I've literally tried everything and obviously nothing's worked.
You can see lots of redness there. You've got a few pustules there as
Yeah.
well.
Like the white ones.
And you're right, it is all very red.
Yeah.
Right, okay, come across, take a seat.
Oh, thank you.
We don't know why people get rosacea.
Right,
Unfortunately, you're not going to cure it.
right.
The idea is to try to make it as less visible as possible.
Yeah.
So I think we probably should have a 3-pronged approach. One would be to change your lifestyle, which you're probably already doing. Spicy foods will make it worse. Alcohol will make it worse.
Yeah.
So everything you like essentially will make it worse. The second approach would be medical treatment. There is a theory that a mite called Demodex lives on everybody's skin. It's quite natural. However, there have been some studies that have shown that people with rosacea seem to have a larger number of those mites. There is a newer cream available
Okay.
called ivermectin. This cream works by targeting those mites,
Yeah.
but it's also an anti-inflammatory, so it probably works by
that's
reducing
good.
some of the
And the
inflammation.
swelling and stuff,
Absolutely. Or lasers.
yeah.
Now, with regards to lasers, it helps with the redness, definitely.
Okay.
But often what happens is that the rosacea tends to get better and then recurs. The third method of not necessarily treatment, but there are very good groups that deal with skin camouflage.
Yeah,
So
so
often
even with
for
makeup.
a red flush, you need a bit of
Yeah.
green tint to cover the redness.
Yeah.
And that's the type of thing they will teach you in the cosmetic camouflage. And I think that's
Yeah.
something that we can refer you on for. And that's actually
Okay.
worthwhile doing. I think these 2 treatments that we mentioned so far, the camouflage and the creams,
Yeah.
should give you some relief.
Brilliant. Okay. It's promising. And I'll be excited to try the cream as well. So, yeah, excellent.
All
Thank
right.
you. Yeah,
Good,
no, that's
we'll get that
brilliant.
sorted out
Thank
for you.
you.
Okay,
So
then.
lovely,
You have a
lovely
good
to
day.
meet you
And
as
you.
well.
Take care.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye. I feel like I'm a lot more confident already because I've been seen by 2 professionals and I've been given hope of a new thing that I can try. It's something that I can handle now. again.
Stacey, hello, welcome back.
Yeah, thank you.
Come and have a seat. How did that go?
Yeah, really well.
Yes.
So he recommended the cream, and he said obviously if all else fails, then maybe laser treatment later on.
See, I told you there were lots. There's always
There
hope.
is,
There's
yeah.
always hope.
No, there's things that I've not tried there, so I'm willing to try anything. So thank you so much. You're a star.
Well, it's not me. It's my
Yeah.
brilliant dermatologist.
And you were going to sort me out a date, which is even better.
Oh, yeah. Give me time
I
for
won't
that
forget that one.
I'll go through my phone, see who's eligible. But, you know,
Thank you.
you are on the right track, definitely. I think this will help. And now, what? Parent-teacher meeting and then date. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy?
Yeah, I am.
You look
I'm over
happier.
the moon. Thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've just been so defeated, so this is hope, isn't it? So.
There's always hope, as I say, and
Yeah.
there's usually
And it's lovely to meet
something
you as
can
well.
do. It's lovely to meet you too. Thank you very much, my love.
Yeah,
All right,
thank
nice
you
to see
very
you.
much.
If you go on back down to the reception room, all right?
Will do. Lovely. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I think it would be lovely for my kids because I'll be able to go to their parents' evenings, I'll be able to socialise with parents at birthday parties, and they'll just have a normal mum.
Hello, my dear.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
You okay?
Yeah, there's hope. Sorry. There's actually hope.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Gonna be me in a minute.
Oh no, the crying.
Gonna go through a whole pack of tissues.
Okay. Your teeth look really white. Did you whiten them?
No?
Really? Smile. They look really white.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's good. I don't mind my teeth.
I think I've got I don't know what's wrong, a hole in my tooth or something, I don't know, or a fracture.
Oh dear. What, with the back of your teeth?
Katie's arrived, hasn't she?
She's here?
Can you send her through to me?
No problem.
Thanks, lovely. Bye-bye.
Okay, Katie, we're ready for you. It's the last door on the right. Okay, thank you.
This condition is definitely holding me back, and my self-confidence is at the lowest it has ever been. I know it's disgusting and I know it needs to be fixed.
Hello.
Katie, hi. Nice to see you. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you? Come and have a seat here
Thank
for me.
you.
I'm Dr Christian.
Thank you.
Wow, what can I do for you today?
I've got a really awful mummy tummy.
A mummy tummy. All
Mummy
right.
tummy, that's the only way to describe
That
it.
makes it sound quite nice, really. Why is it so awful? What don't you like about it?
It's the skin's really loose, and I've got quite an overhang. It's not quite an apron. It's really not very nice.
What's, say, the difference between what you've got and what any mother who's had kids may have?
I feel there's a difference.
Okay.
I feel there's a difference. It's really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It won't go back. It won't go back to normal. It looks awful.
How many children have you had?
4.
Have you tried losing weight in the past to see if the tummy goes down?
Yeah, definitely.
And what happens?
It just, that won't go. That part, the overhang just will not ever disappear.
Do you know what? I think I'm sort of talking about something I haven't even seen. So I'd quite like to have a look at it straight away, if I may. Should we just stand you up and you can
that's
show
fine,
me?
we'll be
Is that
able to
right? So let's go over here. Just like that. Yeah, and then show me. You don't like doing this at all, do you?
No, it's horrible.
I bet you I've seen one before.
Yeah, there's plenty around.
All right, show me, show me.
So, it's quite...
Okay, let's have a look.
The term mummy tummy or apron simply means a sort of flap of loose skin hanging down from the tummy. And it comes from either giving birth or from having lost a lot of weight and being left with loose skin. It affects people in different ways. Mechanically, it can really get in the way when you're having sex. It can cause infections and become quite smelly underneath. It can get sore. Also, it can just be very unsightly. It's very difficult to hide underneath clothes, and it can cause a really unsightly bulge. And as you can imagine, this causes people a lot of issues.
So, This sort of thing is always tricky, I think, because, you know, when you've had 4 children, you're going to inevitably show
Something.
the signs of having had 4 children, aren't you? Just talk me through sort of the ways in which it really bothers you most.
I was 20 when I had my daughter, and it first started then, and it's just my confidence has got less and less and less throughout the years, and now it's at 0.
Is this getting in the way of intimacy and things like that?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, I won't let him near me. How could he want to look at that and be attracted to it? There can't be that full attraction side there.
What alarms me is the fact that you have almost shut the door on your husband.
Well, it's my partner.
Sorry.
Because I won't get married until I fix it.
That's why you're not married. Hang on here. Say this again. So you're not married?
No. A few months ago we spoke about it, and I said I don't want to be the centre of attention and just feel so self-conscious the whole time. And it would just be pointless.
And how did he feel about that?
It makes him sad.
Do you think you're being fair?
Not really. Not really.
But it won't change it?
No.
This is bigger than
Yeah,
anything else?
pretty much.
What would be the ideal?
All chopped off, fixed up, made it look lovely. No folding skin. Happy with my stretch marks, I'll keep them forever. They don't bother me in the absolute slightest. But to not have that skin, I mean, it would just make a whole difference.
I have seen worse, I'll be honest with you. Definitely, you know, I do need to have your safety and your interests at heart. I tell you what we'll do. Let's send you for a chat with one of my surgeons, all right? Yeah, a plastic surgeon who can at least... I'm not saying you're having the operation.
No, it's just that
I'm saying have a chat.
Even a chat, you know, it's...
Have a chat and see what your options are, but most importantly, see what your risks are.
Yeah.
See how it can go wrong, in what ways it can go wrong. You've got 4 young children.
I know.
You should not leap at a fairly major operation without having really thought about it carefully.
It's not something I would ever take lightly.
If something goes horribly wrong, you are always going to regret it for the rest of your life, aren't you?
Hello.
Hello, Philomena.
Would you like to come along with me,
Yes,
please?
I shall. Hello. I shall see you soon, Martin. Thanks.
Hold on. Hello, Sophia's here to see you.
Hello there.
Come through. Take a seat.
Thank
My name's
you.
Dr. Shiraz. How are you?
Hello, Dr. Shiraz.
Take a seat.
Shiraz.
Correct.
Wine.
Like the wine, yes. How are you?
I've got these hairs
Right.
that are growing out of this cluster of spots I've got either side. My GP said it's acne.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if it is acne or if it's just where it's been irritated from me going mad with the tweezers.
So you are plucking them with tweezers. How often do you do that? Daily?
Yeah, nightly usually. I'm lying in bed and have the tweezers there while I'm watching TV and just feel so unattractive and it's just horrible.
I'm sure it is. Shall we have a closer look under the light?
Yes, please do.
So if you just perch yourself on the end, then I will shine this bright light.
Gorgeous.
And have a closer look with this magnifying glass.
You must really like Sophia.
Yeah.
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 But you know, I think it's a shame about her self-confidence.
Yes, yeah.
Does she always complain to you about it?
I wasn't aware of it, to be quite honest.
Seriously?
Seriously, no.
No.
I went away on holiday with some friends of mine, and I said, I'll FaceTime you when we get to the apartment. And I had a text back, give me 20 minutes before you FaceTime me. And I thought, bit strange. And obviously now I know the reasons why. She probably wanted to put makeup on before we made the FaceTime message.
So if you just look up for me, please, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God, I'd hate to be your side.
Not that bad.
So when you like kissed her or anything like that, you didn't notice either?
No.
No?
No.
Lots of inflammatory lesions, which essentially means that it's not quite acne-like.
Because I've had partners before, not necessarily commenting about my skin, but some that haven't been particularly nice. So, yeah, Martin's a good guy and I wouldn't want to lose him.
Your baby is adorable. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Just giving Dad a break. You look absolutely great for 4 children.
Oh, thank you.
You would never think you had
I wish I felt it. When I first had my daughter, she stretched me beyond belief on my tummy, and so it tore my stomach muscles. Hi. I'm so self-conscious that I won't wear anything tight-fitting without something loose or something to cover me up.
Right, so tell me a little bit about yourself and how the appearance of your tummy affects you.
It affects me from the minute I wake up.
I see.
Because it affects my daily life, it affects my confidence, what I can wear. It's tiring sometimes because you drain yourself from thinking about it all the time.
I know. Let me have a look, if you don't mind. I just need to see you standing. So if you just lower the trousers, yeah.
You see that? It's not the worst, but it's not, to me, it's the worst.
The marks of pregnancy, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, I can definitely see quite a significant overhang.
Yeah.
And you have...
Hello, darling. Hey.
Are you and Mum married?
No.
No.
No, just I think once Kate's happy with herself.
Oh no.
I'd very much like us to get married, but you know, she wouldn't get in a wedding dress, not the way she is.
I think I've seen all I have to see. You can put everything there.
She's gone from having this idea of having all her family round to, Dan, it's just going to be me and you. I know deep down that's not what she wants. I'm not going to give in to her just because of her insecurities. I can't do that.
She's a beautiful woman, but she doesn't feel it, does she?
It's not what we see, it's what she sees.
Well, where are you going?
So it's difficult to correct the overhang without actually remove it. Really, the only way is to have surgery. It is a big operation, so it takes close to 3 hours. There are some risks that are associated with the procedure. It's possible, for example, to get the blood clots in the leg, so that we have to be quite careful about that. And obviously for a few weeks you won't be able to look after the children, especially with the little one. You won't be able to lift. You have to be even more careful. It does take over your life for a few weeks, so you have to be prepared for that.
I'm already prepared.
Fantastic. Well, you're very keen and very motivated, so that's great. So we'll give you the written information for you to consider, and then we can finalize our plans in a few weeks.
Thank you. I need it fixed.
I had a 6-pack initially, so and then Mia was just huge, and so after having her, I had sort of excess. Took me about a year to get back to my normal weight.
My mum has 5 children and her tummy is good. But you know, Ugandans, because I'm Ugandan, we tie our bellies after pregnancies.
Yeah,
we tie
that's
them.
an African thing, I think. It's an African.
So, you know, all these pictures in the magazines of Angelina and
I know.
She looked good.
I know.
back in shape minutes after having her babies. What do you think of all that?
Well, they've got personal trainers, I guess, and the discipline, and they've got the time to do it. But for the average woman,
do you think it gives a really
case.
bad message to mum? Do you feel
It gives an unrealistic message,
Yeah.
I think, because all mums automatically start thinking that within a month or 2 I'll be down, as I was, but it's not the case.
I guess the question is, why do you have excess hair? Your body produces a hormone called androgen. The androgen stimulates the hair follicle, so hair grows in areas where you don't want it, and you are plucking them, as you admit.
Yes.
And that most likely is resulting in inflammation there, and you're getting what's called folliculitis, which is inflammation of your hair follicles.
Okay.
So one of the treatments we can use is to try and block where the androgen acts on, the receptor. And I suspect if we control the excessive hair, then that will control the underlying inflammation and the folliculitis that you're getting.
Excellent. Fingers crossed at it.
Fingers crossed, hopefully it'll work.
Yes.
All right, some
I
hope
so.
at least. We'll
Yeah.
give it a go.
Thank you.
All right?
Yep, thank you very much.
Good.
Hello,
again.
welcome back. How are you? Aha, the mystery
I brought
man. How
Martin
are
this
you?
time.
Nice to see you. Welcome. Come and have a seat there for me, Martin, and Sophia, you sit there for me. That's great. Well, tell me all. What did he say? What did he think? What did he do?
He's not sure that it is acne, irritating the follicles, folliculitis.
Yeah, that just means an inflammation.
Isn't it?
of the
Anything
hair
with an
follicles,
itis. He's prescribed.
So that's good. So you don't have adult acne?
Yes.
One down off the list?
Yes.
Yep.
So he's prescribed some spirolactone.
Okay. Are you pleased?
I'm very pleased.
Yeah?
I'm relieved. I'm happy. I'm stressed. I feel like stress-free now.
What did you think when Sophia sort of told you about it?
I first of all thought it was like a shadow, strategic light or whatever. But unbeknown to me, it was something else.
I just didn't want you to. I hid it from you because I just thought it might put you off me. That's all. Okay.
So often in medicine, I see patients who hide things from their partners, and this only adds more and more complex layers of frustration and anxiety to their problem. I think if couples only talk to each other a little bit more, they'd find their condition so much easier to cope with.
Has anything changed now that you know?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Let's just get that out in the open clear. Is it going to put you off?
No.
Do you think going forward, now you've kind of both learnt from this little experience, do you think it's going to make you more open, in your relationship, talking about stuff, whatever it might be, however embarrassing it might be?
I feel more comfortable now talking about anything to you.
Yeah. So do I.
Excellent.
All right, lovely to
Thank
see you
you very
guys.
much
Thank you so
again.
much for coming. It's a pleasure. Bye-bye.
I'm not so bothered about people noticing, but I'd die if you caught me full, like covered in hair removing cream. You'd probably laugh. I think
I
you
could
would.
borrow the cream for my ears.
Yeah, you got hairy ears. Good match. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
You sorted.
Can I have Katie and Dan, please?
Yes, no problem.
Thanks, Libby. Bye-bye. Hello, hello, hello. Hi,
Hello,
Dan.
sir.
Well, how are you? Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Take a seat in that chair for me. Who's this little one?
This is Ollie.
Hello, Ollie. We'll leave him quietly dozing away, shall we? Right, Katie. So, you saw my surgeon.
I did.
How did it go?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
And tell me more.
She said about surgery. She said that it would be abdominoplasty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
It's
tummy tuck.
yeah.
Tummy tuck. Yeah.
And she said about my hips as well, liposuction to the hips, and just to tidy it all up and get rid of the apron. I was screaming inside.
It's going to sink in a bit.
Yeah, I think I'll just.
You just want a definitive.
Like,
it's going
it just,
to-
yeah, just.
Well, if she said
Yeah.
she'll do it,
She did.
she'll do it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I'm over the moon.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. Very. Yeah. Hopefully, now the time is right. So,
Oh my God.
once you're all done, can we please get married?
Yes.
I love you.
Love you too. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm shocked.
So,
I'm in absolute shock.
Last of the romantics, me, but I love you dearly, and
I love you too.
time's right now.
Let's have a look.
God. Oh God, I'm shaking.
That's why I love my job. You see? It's the best job in the world. Brilliant. I'm very happy.
Thank you
That
so
was
much.
one of my most favouriteest consultations ever.
No way.
And you did all the work. I think that's why I liked it.
God, thank you. It's crazy. So now I get my body fixed and I get to marry my best friend. Love of my life.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good luck with it all.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Hi, so down my surgery, feeling really nervous, excited. You won't be long now. I know. So we've been home from the hospital now for probably an hour or two, and the kids have been and bought us a book, bless them, because they want us to start doing our wedding planning.